Scott Kelby here, and I'm here with my dear friend, travel photographer Rick Salmon. Rick, I got a pop quiz for you.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
All right, let's talk about scary things when we're shooting travel photography. Is it scary to shoot monuments?
No.
Is it scary to shoot buildings?
Not at all.
Is it scary to shoot coliseums or cathedrals?
Absolutely not.
What are people scared about in travel photography?
Well, I found after traveling to 100 countries, 100 different countries, they're afraid to photograph people.
Absolutely, and so many people come back from their travels, and what they have is buildings and bridges and canals, and there's no one that lives there. No one lives there. All they see is other tourists in their pictures. What if you were able to capture amazing pictures of the locals? What if you could make beautiful portraits and everyone looks amazing and you've got great light and great posing? How do you even get to talk to these people? Are we going to tell them how?
We're going to tell them that. We're going to cover accessories. We're going to cover window light shooting, indoors, outdoors, and bright light and low light. Everything that you need to make a good picture the next time you go traveling.
But this is not just camera settings and stuff. What we really focus on is how to get people to let you photograph them, how to get great setup shots, how to do all these things. And you look at these amazing pictures that other people are getting, you're like, I'll never get a shot like that. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. And we're going to show you how in our brand new class, it's a travel photography class on getting great portraits of the locals. And it's only found one place, right here at Kelby One.
Chicago. Great food.
Yes.
Great people.
Yes.
Incredible architecture.
Yes, and I'm going to show you how to capture it all in this class. So this class is called A Photographer's Guide to Chicago. And I've done them for New York and Paris and Rome, but let me tell you what, I think Chicago, I think I got better shots in Chicago than I was ever going to expect to. And that's only because Chicago has so many locations to shoot. My gosh, there's amazing stuff in Chicago. Everywhere you look. Beautiful cathedrals, classic architecture, modern architecture, indoors, outdoors. I'm going to show you where to shoot, what equipment to take, what settings to use, how to post-process it. You're going to love it, and you're going to come back with shots you never dreamed that you would get in Chicago. It's not just good food, Larry. It's not just great architecture. It's all of it, all put together. I am going to tell you some places to eat.
Oh, that helps.
It's part of travel photography.
Well, but also the addresses for every single one of these places.
Oh yeah, and I have a downloadable PDF so you can see exactly where to go. You're going to be able to, and you can hit all of these locations in a weekend, because I did it in 24 hours, and I didn't rush around, still had time to do other fun stuff. So check out my brand new class. It's exclusively at Kelby One. It's a photographer's guide to Chicago.
What if I told you there's a workflow out there that was so dead simple that it fully automated everything down to just the need to press one button? All of your images will be in exactly where they're supposed to be without you thinking about any of it. That's the workflow that I designed in this course. I'm going to be going over exactly how to fully automate the entire workflow, and once this is done, you never have to think about it again. It's going to know exactly where to put your images, exactly what hard drives and what folder structures, exactly how to find your images, and then we're going to take it a step further to show you a workflow where we can completely ditch your laptop, ditch your hard drives. You could be halfway across the world, and with your phone or an iPad that I have here in front of me, have your images, the full resolution files, be backed up to your desktop drives at home. It's one system, it's dead simple. That's what we're going to cover in this class. It's going to be a wild ride. Come check it out here at kelby1.com.
Howdy folks, Moose Peterson here. I want to invite you on my journey, The Science of Wildlife Photography, my brand new class that's going to help you marvelous wildlife photographers really step up your game and hopefully infect the rest of you to come up and get involved in wildlife photography. I've got a ton of information I'm going to share with you. Things like how do you get close physically? How do you think about backgrounds? How do you tell stories? How you sit there and use everything you learned before you get in the field to make the most of that time with that critter, to make the most important, great one photograph that will reach out, grab people's heartstrings, tell a story, make a difference for our wild heritage. So come along and join me on this great class, exclusively here on Kelby One.
Is the tripod dead? Sure, a tripod works for basic shots, but who wants to be basic? You don't need basic, you need blockbuster. And that's a job for a Plateau. The Plateau is your go-anywhere, do-anything flat tripod base. Its compact design helps you discover unique angles that you could never reach with a typical tripod. So, whether you're bringing up baby, driving Miss Daisy, or with your beasts of the southern wild, you can capture big-budget footage and stills for a fraction of the time and money. So go ahead, shoot the next Rocky or Birdman. Or on the waterfront, the Plateau is equipped to grip uneven surfaces and hang from just about anything. When tripods go low, the Plateau goes lower. Its flat base reaches the lowest possible angle, resulting in truly inventive shots that can't be replicated with traditional equipment. And if you feel like adding a dramatic overhead angle, the Plateau has you covered. Just strap it or screw it in, and you're ready to go within minutes. The Plateau is constructed from aircraft-grade aluminum and titanium. Yeah, the stuff Air Force One is made of. So it's durable enough to travel with you from Chinatown to Casablanca and everywhere in between. If you only take the tripod, the story ends. You wake up the next morning with nothing but basic footage. Or you could take the Plateau to a museum, or on an elevator, or strap it to a tree, or hang it on a bench at church, or put it on the ground and get incredible blockbuster footage. Who are we kidding? You should totally take the Plateau. The tripod is not dead, but it needs a sidekick. The Plateau.